Okay, so today I am doing a video on how to make your own press-on stand. You can get blocks of wood cut. What I did was, these are the pieces, like if you were going to do crown molding or baseboards. I got these at Home Depot. And these were $3 each. And it's actually MDF, which is medium density fiberboard. So it's a bunch of pressed wood chips together and they painted it white. I got it because it was already cut. I didn't really, like, Home Depot was about to close. I didn't have time to like find a board, have them cut it down, and I didn't need that much. So what you do with your board first is you grab your ruler. Now, I don't know why I have this giant yardstick, but whatever. You grab your ruler, and I was able to make these an inch apart. So I'm just going to mark off an inch. This way you can comfortably paint all the sides of the tips. Do it on this side too. It doesn't have to, like, they don't have to line up one by one. And I only say that because having them a little off of each other will make it easier for you to design, because you're going to end up putting both on the same thing. I will say, when I do this, I do use a tunnel LED lamp to cure my stuff, so that I can just pretty much slide it over. So now that we got that marked, you can go ahead and do the half mark if you want to figure like where's the middle and make sure you don't have each one too close to each one. But I'm just gonna eyeball it for this, because that pretty much is how I did for the last one, and they were the perfect distance apart. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, let's move our camera up. We're gonna take this because we're gonna need a drill bit. This right here is a vise. We're gonna grip this to the table, and we're gonna do this so that it doesn't fly off when I'm trying to drill the holes, the feeder holes. Drill feeder holes. I have my drill here. Now, when I'm talking about feeder holes, you're like, what am I talking about? Well, this is MDF, so I don't want to just go in there and try to put my screws in there, because it's just going to make a giant mess and I'm going to hurt myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do feeder holes. And you get a drill bit that is smaller than your screws. And it was like $3 for these drill bits. And it came a 2-pack. But you know, you can always use your drill bit for something. Make sure it's in there correctly. The screws that we have, it was, I think, $1.50 for 10. And I already measured on the side. I'm going to show you what I mean. I measured on the side to make sure that I can put them all the way in without drilling through the bottom, and also without having too much sticking up so that it wouldn't stick in a lamp. So basically I can go to the smooth part. I can put it in all the way to the, just to the smooth part. So I'll do like a little thread before, and then it will fit in my lamp just fine. So with our drill, we want to make sure we got it not in reverse but in forward, and we're just going to do feeder holes. So straight down, even pressure, just like if you were putting a charm on a nail. Also, you don't just pull it out, you hit the reverse and then pull it out. So and I've done this before plenty of times as far as using a drill. So I'm pretty quick with it. And the reason you put it in reverse and back it out so you don't break your bit. So our holes are all drilled, and they're not deep. So lock your drill which means put the little chuck piece like right in the middle so it doesn't move. Open it up, and we're going to add our screwdriver bits. This is the Phillips. Phillips is the one with the little 4 prongs. Flathead is the one that is flat. So, and these are neat because it came 10 to a pack, and that's all you need is 10. You know, because there's 5 fingers on each end. We're going to go in forward motion. There, good enough. And it's not screwed to the table. So let's put all of these in. And I try to do them as straight as possible without hurting myself. You just got to do even pressure. See, if you don't, and you do not want it. Oh, that one went down a little too far. I can tell because it raised up, which means I just might have screwed it into the table a little bit. Yeah, I did a little bit. That's okay, it's my work table. Whoops. Alright, so if you don't do even pressure, that will happen. If you can't do it by yourself, you can always have somebody hold it, but if I had somebody to hold it, I wouldn't be doing the video by myself. Ah! This feeder hole should have been dug, drilled a little bit deeper. There you go. Once you get used to using your drill, just like with your E-file, you'll know how to make it work. Don't let it spin like that because it will tear up your bit. It'll like mess this part up. Then you won't be able to use it on anything else. Just have to buy another one. They're cheap. Another reason I chose MDF because it was pretty soft, and so I didn't really have to worry about drilling into an actual piece of wood, which, depending on what kind you get, can be super hard to drill into. I think I'm almost done. A little extra pressure. And there we have it. Let's see. I think this one is actually, yep, a little bit too far. And this one. There you go. This one should be down a little bit more. There you go. Cool. So let's take our grip off. Went through a little bit, but not too much. And there we have it. We've made our stand. And we can use those for press-ons. Now, I use mounting putty to stick it to there. And I got, the screw size that I got was 1.5 inch. And it's a number 6. This was small enough so that I can put a small tip on there and not have a problem. And these are the Gorilla mounting putties. It's real simple. And I got some extra tips here, so I'm going to show you. I have some narrow ones. That's how I keep my press-ons that I have already done that I'm gonna, that are up for sale. So take this, squeeze it a little bit, boom, and it fits. So cool. Happy, I guess crafting. This would be considered crafting, right? Happy crafting. Thanks for joining me.